Let's start with the weighted average sum. I have already written the sum for you. Firstly, I want you all to please pause the video and copy this. I hope you all have copied this much. Now let's start. 10% debenture account, debit, credit, date, particulars, face value, income, cost, date, particulars, face value, income, cost. Okay, so let's read the question together. On 1/4/2015, purchased 1010% debentures of rupees 100 each at X interest price of rupees 98. Okay. On 1/6/2015, sold 510% debentures at cum interest price rupees 101. Okay. On 1/8/2015, purchased 510% debentures at rupees 99. Okay, simple. On 1/10/2015, sold 310% debentures at rupees 110, brokerage paid at the rate 2% and stamp duty paid of rupees 500. Due date of interest 30th September and 31st March. Value of debenture at the end of the year is rupees 99, that is fair market value given is 99. Prepare investment account. Investment account means 10% debenture account. So firstly what we need to do, we know the due dates now, so we'll just substitute the due dates in this question where it will come. So it is 30th September, that means the first interest will receive over here, that is 30th 9 2015 year interest will be received between 1/8/2015 and 1/10/2015. Now 31st March, and 31st March will be received after 1/10/2015 because there is no entry 31/3/2016. So let's solve the question. Very simple question, only based on weighted average. How to solve weighted average I have not taught you all yet, so that's why I'm solving this sum. The very first transaction on 1/4/15, purchases to cash bank. That means 10% debentures account debit to cash bank. So firstly we need to make working notes. Just a second. Working notes. First, purchase as on 1/4/2015. Face value is equal to how much? 1000 units purchased of rupees 100 each, which is equal to 1 lakh. Face value is equal to 1 lakh. Okay. Now X interest cost is equal to, it is X interest price, so we can solve it. 1000 into what is the X interest price? 98, which is equal to 98,000. Now income, which is accrued interest, we will calculate face value, that is 1 lakh rupees into what is the percentage? 10% rate of interest, 10 divided by 100 into how many months? Since the previous interest received was on 31st March 2015, so the next day, very next day, we have again purchased. So that means there is a zero difference between the date of purchase and the date of previous interest. So 0 months, 0 divided by 12, which is equal to 0. So just substitute the value. Face value 1 lakh, cost is equal to 98,000, income dash. Okay, simple. On 1/6/2015, sold 510% debentures at cum interest price rupees 101. So we have sold, we are receiving cash. 1/6/2015 by cash bank. Okay, by cash bank. Now let's do working note. Sales as on 1/6/2015. Face value, whether it is X interest or cum interest price, it is cum interest price, so be cautious. Face value, how many sold units? 500 units sold into 100, which is equal to 50,000 rupees. 50,000 cost. Firstly we'll calculate the income, then we'll go back to the cost. Income is equal to 50,000 into 10 divided by 100 into, let's count outstanding. The previous interest was received on 31st March 2015, so the very next day is 1/4/2015. Let's count from that. Entire April, entire May, that means 2 months. 1/6 is equal to 1st June. So entire April and entire May, that means 2 divided by 12. Let's calculate. 5,000 into 2 divided by 12, which is equal to 833. Therefore income is equal to 833. Cost is equal to 500 units purchased into 101 rupees, which is equal to 50,500. We need to subtract less interest of rupees 833, and finally we get the final cost, which is equal to 50,500 in minus 833, which is equal to 49,667. Okay, so we just need to substitute. Now the main sum will start after the sales entry. So face value is 50,000, income is 833 rupees, cost is 49,667. Okay, after sales I told you there will be always profit and loss calculation. So first write calculation of profit and loss, profit or loss on previous sales. Selling price is rupees 49,667, and cost price will calculate is equal to what it is. Okay, face value sold, face value held into cost. This is the formula. So face value sold is 50,000 face value sold. Face value held in a hand is 1 lakh. Face value held is 1 lakh. Since how we calculate face value, firstly directly we'll see face value only 1 lakh is there, and out of this 1 lakh 50,000 is sold. So for the calculation purpose we'll take 50,000 face value sold and face value held 1 lakh. Cost will take only 98,000, since there is no credit. In credit there is no income in the cost column, so there is no difference, that is debit minus credit. So therefore 98,000 minus 0, which is equal to cost. And now we'll get 98,000 divided by 2, which is equal to 49,000, and this shows that we have made a profit on this sales of rupees 667. And just we need to pass the entry in the ledger 1/6/15. We have to just post it in our ledgers, that is to P&L account in the cost column of rupees 667 rupees profit we have made. Okay, now on the next transaction. The next transaction is of purchase. On 1/8/2015 purchase 500 10% debentures at rupees 98. Since the question is silent, we have to always take it X interest price. I hope this is quite clear. 1/8/15 to cash bank. This is working note number 1, working note number 2, working note number 3. Now we are going to solve working note number 4, purchases. Working note number 4, purchase as on 1/8/2015, face value is equal to how much units purchased? 500 units purchased. So okay, do a correction, write 700 over here, so that you all will have a better understanding. Write 700 in the question over here. 700 purchase. So 700 units purchased into face value is 100, which is equal to rupees 70,000 face value. Since the question is silent, it is X interest price. So we can calculate the cost easily. 700 into what is the price? 99 rupees. 700 into 99, which is equal to 69,300. Now we'll calculate the income. I'm sorry. Income is equal to face value is equal to 70,000 into interest is rate of interest is 10%. 10 divided by 100. Let's calculate the number of outstanding months from 1/4/2015. April, May, June, July. That means this is 1st August. 1/8 is 1st August. So only 4 months are outstanding from 1/4/2015. That is April, May, June, July. And it is 1st August. That means the entire July has been utilized. So let's take 4 divided by 12, and interest is equal to 7,000 into 4 divided by 12, which is equal to rupees 2,333 rupees. 7,000 into 4 divided by 12. Okay, 2,333 rupees. So we just need to substitute the values over here. 70,000 income is equal to 2,333 rupees. Cost is equal to 69,300. Okay, so this was the cost. Now the next entry is of interest received, that is 30th/9/2015. Since we have put the arrow, so there is no chance of doing mistake. So we'll write 30th/9/2015 by Cash Bank account, working note 5. We'll calculate over here, working note number 5, calculation of interest. As on 30th/9/2015. Okay, so firstly we need to calculate the face value. How I gave the formula: opening plus purchase is less sales. Now let's see, there is no opening. We have purchased of 1,70,000, so therefore 1 lakh plus 70,000, and we have sold of 50,000 face value less 50,000, and therefore we get finally face value of rupees 1,20,000. Okay, now let's calculate the income. Income is equal to 1,20,000 into rate of percent, that is 10 divided by 100 into 6 divided by 12. Since the interest received is half yearly, so 6 divided by 12. Let's calculate 12,000 divided by 2, which is equal to 6,000. Just simply post 6,000 over here in the income column. Just substitute 6,000 as per the working note number 5. We have completed this. Now the next transaction is on 1/10/2015. Sold 310% debentures of rupees 110. Since the question is silent, that means it is X interest price. Brokerage paid at the rate 2% and stamp duty paid of rupees 500. Okay. Now let's do sales. Sales as on